Oh, okay. I think we got everything. Hi, Ben. How's it going? Having fun yet? I could have gotten you a much better picture that's like not gray and in dark and but I was like, shit, it's too big. It's too big of a file size. Exactly. It works for now. It's not great, but it works. How's the audio? Is it like uh loud gameplay, or can you not hear the gameplay at all? Because my settings in here, I lowered them, and yet it's still loud in my ears, but how it is on stream is a different subject, especially when that starts happening. Yeah, exactly. We could do a gradient one, do like the G pose where you can have the filter in here, actually choose like a better area where it's, you know, brighter. So we can afford to go here and if I just lower my headphone volume like so, should be a little better. Also probably lower or increase this filter up to 10. All right. And then don't need it sounding like just music. That kind of constitutes a problem if all they hear is music. Music, sound effects, voice. Yeah, lower that, up that. Lower the system sounds, the ambient sounds. Not too loud in your end? Alright. Ding! Alright. Do something like that. See how that works. So it's not too loud. Hey, trust me. Yesterday I tried to stay awake and it wasn't working. I was like slouching in my chair, like slowly falling down. I knew if I had gone to work it would have been bad. It would have not been in my best interest to drive home after a long ass day. It's all good, that's good. The only thing I'm going to miss is being able to repair myself to 200% and not have to worry about all the ins and outs of all that. CPU's only at 10%, GPU's only at 35. Alright, good. So it seems like it's yeah. Did he end up doing them, or we just omit them for the day? Because thankfully he seems to be trying to convince the powers that be that if it skips it for one day, it's really not that big a deal. And now that it's coming from him and me, it seems to be a little more agreed upon, because him and I are agreeing that if it gets skipped for one day, provided there's no massive spills, it's not an issue. Hello, Bronx. How are you? Yeah. That's fine. It's really a non-issue anyway. Be doing today, so we fine. Okay. Oh, he never asked him to do it? Oh, that's different. That's part of his job, is to assign the appropriate stuff. It was close. Yeah, it was already late enough after working the whole morning. Uh, do. Classes. All right. I want to play Bard. Also want to play Ninja, which is actually unlockable. I want to play Sage, which is not. Gunbreaker, which is not. And technically Summoner, but Arcanist is leveling as well as you know is S at low level. My word, boy. What's the matter? It ain't noon. He is meowing. Really don't want the DPS cues either, but we can live with it. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? You made sure to put in the description that I am skipping cutscenes. I have seen them. No. I will not be doing it again. We'll never make it if we just read the cutscenes all day. Now, I was like a Final Fantasy XIV streamer. Yes, absolutely. I'd probably consider it, but yuck. You and I both did our time of watching and reading, so this is new character because we can, not new character because we can't. Every time I hear that damn sound, I think it's my phone going off because that's what my ringtone is. So I instinctively look at it and go, why is it ringing? Okay. Grab some level 1 gear. Didn't you say you already had it downloaded? It was just you were worried about if all your settings carried over? Which they have a thing in here now that it's like built in game that you could just download your settings if you've uploaded them, which is, I imagine, the caveat you're gonna face. And in the new update that comes out, I think soon, honestly, it's what the hell was that? Why'd you jump like 13 feet in the air? Brooks gained flight. So what'll end up being is they have, you know how you had your machinist as your level 1 and you can click here, click here, click here, and then like work your way through. Alright, good. But they're adding the button things in game as an actual thing where you can just go, all right, click to open this sub menu, this sub menu. It'll just be like a defaulted thing now. You won't have to do all the stuff you had to do to make it happen before. It'll just be built into the game. Which I was like, oh, well, I know somebody who's not going to be upset about that. Because even I wouldn't mind having like a little sub menu that you click here and it brings it up built in. I don't need weapons, I just got my bow. Where's this? These I think are all like 19 was the highest, 8. You know. Change gladiators. Yeah, because you don't do gladiator. That's for sure. All right. Broke as hell on this one though. I can just rebuy these later. I don't know. Not too. True. You can just keep it as that because you didn't need to worry about it. Ring of Freedom. Place that in the armor chest because it is a level 1 ring. Keep everything else here. There we go. Now we got 3 grand. Now we can buy the level 5 stuff. Yes. Yeah, that is an issue if you make a new character, but... Oh. Little Jimmy got his uses the minute I loaded it up, and all of a sudden, boom, here's, you know, here's 1,000,000 gold for getting to 30, and I'm like, I played for like 3 hours. Like, it's really not that bad. But I'll take the 1,000,000 and I will not give it back. You give it, it's mine now. Don't I have a food? Yeah. I do like that I keep randomly getting all of the XP. We'll be naked till we're level 5, that's all. Like, we're gonna hear that a lot, I feel. We done? Alright, cool. Alright, that's better. Now I have gear, if you want to call it that. Alright, we're in Central, so we need the mushrooms, which should be to our left. There he is. I think the class quest for me is going to be the worst part. Because yikes. Central green tier, which, yeah, is by the water. You here. Actually, you know what? Put you here, put you here, put you here. Get rid of you because I'll never frickin' press it. It feels like they actually changed it in such a way now that we can actually just like do our hunter log and get to 15 to be able to queue Stasha. Like, you do your first tab and then you do your like your first or second. And if you got XP buffs and stuff, then you could probably do it like a bunch faster. Damn, you guys, I haven't killed enough of you yet. Is that enough now? Oh, damn. Looks like I've been killing these things for a minute. Honestly, I don't need it. Okay, we've got north, Central Green Terror and oh, those are the ones on like this freaking cliff ridge, aren't they? Shit. Where were they? They were some direction. That helps nobody, but they were in a direction. Makes me wonder if a fate's just gonna give me a crap ton now. Come here, fate. I don't think I can kill all of this in 5 minutes, but whatever. We'll try. No, you're gonna die to a dot. I'm leaving. Oh, that's what I didn't change. I still have an ignore cone. So I can target things in the middle of goddamn nowhere. Wrong button. Should be alright. Sick. Alright. Onward to find our little raptor guys. There they are. It's like I knew they were over like here, but I don't even know if I have my mouse being captured, to be honest. Which is fine. Seeing it zip around everywhere is kind of... rude. Just standing there. I would say I wasn't hurting him, but I definitely was. So. Okay. Well. Central, so we need the imps, which I know the actual location of. Roselets in Bent Branch, which is, I think, like here by the fate. Yeah, between the armory bonus and all the other stuff and the new server XP buff and the ring from the completing, you know, this, having the, oh, I could be doing way better, never mind. And then that till level 25, or the helmet of light till 20, or whatever it is now. Excuse you, Mr. Imp, I wasn't ready for you yet. Not like I'm at risk of dying. It's the level 10 area, and I have level 5 gear on, so that should be number 3, right? No, it's what, 4 that I need then? Yeah, damn. All right, that's number 4. Knowing this is going to be a catastrophic waste of time, I'll do it while I wait. While I grind out all the other stuff. Because Peloton, yeah, is until 20, so we're not really there yet. Oh, 1 minute 30 seconds. Yeah, unless I'm doing half its health, I ain't killing that thing in a quick time. Love this jog buff. I was saying it in the guy's stream I was watching. I was like, I don't know when they added this, but it's a beautiful change. Like, yeah, it goes away when you generate threat, but like, I'm popping sprint ad nauseum anyway, so you gain like a little bit of movement, but not that much. Oh, hell no. No. I ain't fighting the water elemental. Nope. Not today. Is 3 too much at this level? Maybe. But we have all heal. We'll die to the dot. And then it'll just be a matter of completion, and then it'll put us to 12 or 13, basically. I remember, I don't know about you, but I remember Sastasha being level 16 to be able to queue for it. But at the same time, I think the level roulette was 16 and Sastasha specific was 15. So it's like, okay, I'll queue for Sastasha at 15. It's fine. Yeah, I'm unattuned, so don't want to forget that. I know it's kind of one of those, like, we stopped playing for like a year or two, and all of a sudden it's like, well, what am I doing again? I'll remember. Okie dokie. Let's go back to Pradani. Do wonders if I just sent myself the million gil from little Jimmy. So that was central we were in. So now we need to go north. We kill like the first 10 things that are here. These were here, those were close. Alright, cool. It's just those. Easy enough. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't actually just go around. Says I dropped a bunch of frames already, which is interesting. Just watching anime, and then we have the stuff going. Might be a little choppy. Okay. They're done. So now we just head north past these guys to go to the next ones. If it wants to pop, I'm not mad. Guild has to great when you're like sub 15 and then they just immediately stop being useful. Unless you're a tank and you're doing it for your challenge log. Then that little bit might help. Oh, Sage! Oh, God. They can only debuff such high level scaled classes so much, man. Where's my volley? I love that right now. Just bah, 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 bah. I do love that overpower is no longer a frontal cone and you can just AoE around you, even though it made, since they did that, warriors have become like increasingly overpowered. All right, player commendation to the healer because they're playing my favorite healer. No other reason. Excuse me. Sick, I'll take 13. Oh, I didn't do this. I always end up doing this at one point or another. That should do it, right? Alt. Bent branch, east, central, east, more east, no north. Okay. Oh. I'm not fighting a level 20 at level 13 while in level 5 here. That's just not how that's going to go. Yeah, I could go down there and get it, but it's nicer when you have a mount. So, the ones in central that branch to the south. Oh yeah, yeah. Help if I didn't jump down into the water. Grab this choco key. I started renting the chocobo and actually taking these because I remember the chocobo was so much slower. But now that you don't have access to it, it's actually kind of nice to just take a slightly faster version of a flight path and not be like, ah, by the end of it. check my level 15 ability if I should go do the shoot the target rings. It's just repelling shot. I never use that damn thing. You can do it later. Alright, we got the buzzards in Bent Branch. Those should be by the lavender beds. Sometimes it's useful to have this knowledge. What the hell? What's that sound? They should be right by the water. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, I had my fun walking around as little Jimmy, but Lalafels. It was fun for a minute. Then it wasn't. And he's currently holding my money, so he definitely isn't getting deleted yet. Yeah, nope. If he didn't have it, but he does, I'll get over the Lala bit for a little while, but the time will come when I can send him the money and then he's gonna disappear. Alright, 15. Use the stash. Oops, let me clear the guild desk. Now clear Stasha. Bent Branch is the Magic Bones by Tara Deepcroft. Why am I see an error? Error. Because there's too many devices or something. Is it delayed or is it fine? Or like, what does it show? All it says for me is that it is not enough bandwidth, but there's plenty. Oh, skip this crap. Get us out of here. Oh, Dark Knight, that's fun. Alright. I'll go look because I just know no one will. In a second. Green. Hide the luck. My AoE, man. It's a rough life not having that right now. At least we got Scholar, so we know that Eos will do all the work. course. A remarkable lack of you know, I'm gonna hop like a sprout. I'm standing and stuff, give him something to do. Level and a half. Hot damn. There we go. Sure. Need doesn't light up, so agreed. What, 18, I think? Yeah, for quick knock. I say that wasn't me leveling up. It was somebody else's level up. I just leveled up. Like, I know I'm already pretty close, but I ain't that close. Oh look, 17 3/4. Hey, I need this green stuff to either break apart if I decide to do professions or freaking you know, money because I'm broke as hell. Sir, I request that you leave me alone. The pole. Oh, did they do what I think they did? Ben, I think they did what I think happened. I don't know if you notice it. Color you shot guy wouldn't. I gotta play 14. Or the new character. Take your pick. Gimme. Alright, no, they already got it. Yeah, it seems like they got rid of the XP per enemy killed, and now they give you more XP on bosses. Kind of wonder if it's, you know, more XP, the more stuff you kill to avoid fast pulling or avoiding pulling most stuff. But thankfully in this game, that's not really an option. Because my bar hasn't moved, but when we kill this boss, it's about to shoot up another level and a half. To the point I might hit 19, almost. Because I was at like 15 and a quarter, then I went to 16 and a half, and now I'm 17 and 3/4. 18 3/4. Ugh, I don't like that sound of dog going whimpering. Upsets me. I better see a black mage limit break. Speaking of limit break, it's been on my bar the whole time, don't worry about it. Hand it over. You didn't do it. And you ain't a melee, so you ain't doing like 8% of the health bar. Get that cutscene out of here. I've been to Sastasha. It's probably been more times than most dungeons. Let the bubbles form. This boss is nothing. Alright, will we hit 20? Or will it be like 19 and a sad amount of XP? My money's on sad XP. No? That's the kind of achievement that you get for 20, so we'll find out. Hey. Tank. I'm a friend to all tanks who make my life easier. Alright. So 23. Ben, there was a miscalculation. That's not 20. That is 23. Oops. Being the next word. I was standing on principle of killing my way to the bones. But apparently dungeon XP is no joke even now. Like, it was a lot then, but it seems to be pretty heavy-fisted with the dramatic XP increase. I'm still level 5 gear for some stuff, so no miracles should be expected. Damage-wise, at least. Okay. Put this on, sort. Okay, so we're not at that era yet where we're gaining stuff like that. Return to inventory. Return inventory. Those are all part of a set, which is fine. I need that for like 95 quests. And I put those strictly because I could. Yeah. What happened if I did the leveling roulette? Would I be like 36? I'm nowhere near that quest, so I guess we gotta do some main story quests to be able to get anywhere near the ability to get our bard class, because, yeah. Super fast now. At least I'm not wearing oven mitts. Shout out to the oven mitts. Hate those things. Bronx, what's the matter? He just coos and I'm like, alright, what's Jess doing? Party finder unlocked. I don't know if they know this, but we already did that. Go to Gridania. Cat has become clingy. He wants his mommy time, so he starts meowing. Starts purring the minute she picked him up. Oh, doing these main quests, we're gonna end up at like 30. Well before we need to be. Well. I really didn't want to do the big quests, like the class quests yet, because I didn't want repelling shot. But we're kind of need to. Okay, so we need central. Right. Yeah, central. Peloton and sprint. A match made in heaven when it comes to frickin' being a person who has access to both. I think the only thing that was faster was when you had the scholar sprint, wasn't it? You had the scholar sprint with regular sprint. Now you got this jog version of sprint where you move at like 90% instead of 100%. It's really just refreshing Peloton once in a while. Do I believe that I could kill this thing? I don't want to, arguably. Let me up. Let me up, I want to leave. Yeah, it was a much longer cooldown, but it was like AoE secondary sprint. Just walking into a tree. I would say, but we have our AoE, but now we're almost at this AoE, and God forbid we're probably going to end up at a little bit higher of a level when it comes to running this one. Yeah, it's me, sir. I'm here to run Tamtara Deepcroft. At least if it were Toto Rock, we don't have to worry about the annoyance that is the finding the cells, because it's a straightforward dungeon now. Tamtara. Go. We have Ulda as our base, so we don't want to go there. Hedge it. 20 yard, 9 lives, 9 lives. Nope. Life would be better with a chocobo right now. Whoa! What's that meow about? Put you in timeout for being disruptive, little boy. Damn. Oh. Talk to your mother. I will give you some snacks. Oh. 1 second. I have to help the little boy communicate. I have, oh, what's the word? I've done a peace treaty amongst the humans and the cats. They now have treats. Therefore, Bronx will stop his disruptive behavior. Maybe, probably not. We need to go GDI thicket. So north. And we're looking for the big trees. Forgot that they're always part of the thing. One thing I love about wireless headset, I can walk away and hear my dungeon go ping. Like I said, it's good to dream. I mean, he's not gonna like be disrupted for at least 5 minutes while he eats. Assuming the girls don't eat all his food too. Then he's just gonna become a new version of disruptive. There he is. There's a big bad. Oh, perfect timing. Love it. East Road, didn't get to read. Hello, fellow 14 enjoyer. How are you? Forgot. I have the thing to auto skip the cutscenes as I've done these a million times, but it's a new character, so I have to remember to actually do it myself. I like the healer's picture with the question mark. I can respect it. I guess I don't need to AoE. Oh, never mind. It's more than one enemy now. Yeah, more enemies. I love it. Never say no to a fast dungeon run, that's for sure. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. So, I gotta ask the proverbial question. Favorite race and class? And there is no wrong answer, arguably. Because if you enjoy it, it's a good class. That is a solid lineup, because I played Viper day one. I loved it. Paladin has been a mainstay of mine since my WoW days of like 14 years, and playing it here and being the last person alive to beat a boss for like 30%. It's good times. So that's a very solid lineup. I fluctuate so much that I always go back to Paladin, but honestly, I'm everything. I'll play all of them. The only ones are healers that I'm less confident with, at least. I like having that cast bar. I can see if I need to interrupt it, you know, if I had it. Speaking of which, when do I... Oh. Never mind, I just got it. As I'm putting a double on my bar, ignore that. Move that. That's gonna get in my way. Yeah, it's the same reason I like playing Gunbreaker, besides my love for Final Fantasy VIII. It's just the sheer fact of buttons fast makes me feel like I'm not just sitting here waiting. Just always something to press. This guy understands. We all get turned around. No, you, Alright, here we go. I don't know about anyone else, but these, this DDoS part has made it a little choppy. In a stream I was in last night watching, somebody play, it was the same thing. Yeah, I don't get turned around more than like, I habitually be like, oh, where's the XP I'm missing because I didn't walk into this abstract corner at the bottom. I'm waiting. Show me that bar. I'm gonna press it. Oops. At least it's not Orm Vale. I get lost in there because I just don't want to be there. But nah, alright. Wasn't even flashing red and I clicked it. I'm awake, I swear. Green need because of pop. Cat, you just got some food, man. What do you want about? So what would you say your favorite dungeon is then? Or trial. Could be a trial too. I might not remember 90% of them by their name. Alright, you're going over there. I've hit this accidentally. I understand it, like, Orem is good for the, like, you really want to get to 50. There was a minute ago, I was 15 when I went into Sestasha, and was just like, alright, that's fine. think I'll hit 20 by the end, and it was 23. I'm like, oh crap. I'm definitely gonna out-level the quest real bad now. Gold for dungeon, M5 for that's fair. Gold is fun, especially the large pulls near the like middle end part. So then would you say your favorite expansion is either Shadowbringers, or do you have one story-wise that you like a lot more? Being the one that supplies the Peloton is new to me. I'm a melee main and a tank main. I don't worry about Pelotons. I forget it exists. Two of my friends that play sometimes with me is they're like always pressing it, and I'm just always forgetting it exists. Just kind of felt like a bard today. I don't know what it was. Like, I was saying it in a stream I was watching yesterday. I am the most melee caster you're ever going to meet, because I will cast literally in the hitbox like this, because I'm so used to being melee, like, out here. Like, I can't just be back here, because then if a mechanic needs me to run in, I'm like, So I was kind of in the minority that loves Endwalker over Shout. You know, Endwalker was the one for me that actually like made me semi-emotional at the end, because typically I'm just not emotional when it comes to stuff like that, unless it was some parts of Clair Obscure that I was like, are you shitting me? But no, I completely get Endwalker. It was a good one. I liked it. Also introduced my favorite healer, so there's that. But well, not my favorite, but it introduced a lot of good things I liked. Too fast. I do like that it did allow us to have a larger, like, it gives them a reason to explore more of the world instead of just saying, all right, next big bad, you know, meteor hitting the earth, this, that, and the other. They're like, hey, let's go exploring. Yeah. I like the first dungeon in Dawn Trail. I don't remember the damn name because it's been a while since I played. It's been at least a year and a half or so. But Dawn Trail was fun. I didn't mind it. If I can do my dungeons and occasionally run trials and live forever in fear of screwing up in raids, I have all I need. PvP, the people who can do it, more respect to them. Not me. Can't do it. I can do it in WoW, but in here I can't do it. I don't know why. Oh, I don't have to limit break because we got ninja, unless I want to like cheap shot the imps. I mean, hey, I won't say no. I've sat in a DPS queue for ages, and these aren't obnoxiously slow, but I didn't realize I was gonna get that far ahead of the story. At least in my opinion, I didn't think I would, but given how I went to 15 to 23 and just Sastasha, yeah, that's problematic. I'm on... I got this. I think it's Sarah. I want to say Dionysus, even though I know that's not it, but that's because I played too much Hades. Alright, favorite pictured person, you get it. Sword and shield. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah. This is the new one that they implemented to try to, like, alleviate some of the chaos of their, you know, their normal stuff. Because they had a little population problem, because normally I was on Genova. And one of the people I know plays on Fairy, so it was, like, it was congested. So I understand their reasoning to be like, hey, here's a data center, have 1,000,000 gold when you hit 30 and have a giant XP buff. Just please help alleviate the vast quantity of stuff. Alright, send me to that copper bell. I got a leveling roulette. I want like 50. You're trying to do the impossible. Oh, log in on a super congested server? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's that. So we are going to Ulda. I'll have to spend a little bit of time after I hit 30 doing all the unlock stuff for my class, because I haven't done the main story quest or the class quests. That's my gold saucer, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be in the quicksand. Wait, right here, because I don't trust that that's not going to do some nonsense. Wide volley. Not to be confused with hollow tolly. Well, wait, I can actually just do this. I assume this is you. I mean, I cannot be mad at the aesthetic. As a fellow paladin, Holy Knight aesthetic, I can't be mad. I am basic as hell bard. That's the aesthetic I'm going for right now. What kind of sick neon jacket? Ah, okay. I remember those raids with the freaking arena and the heavyweight. I assume that's where that's from. It has the same look. I am excited for the glowing version of Viper weapons and the glowing gunblade from the new stuff, like for the Ultima weapons. Hell yeah. I got basic bard and even more basic gladiator. Oops. I didn't forget to make it. Don't ignore this. Just ignore this all entirely. Yeah, no, didn't do that. That's a cool chest piece, having the float over like cape like that. Hello, Carbuncle. Now, Do you eggy your stuff? Or do you prefer to go blind having like Bahamut, Phoenix, and all that just absolutely shattering your eyes? Because it's what it does to me. And I love it. In spite of, you know, unable to see. Hello, kitty cat. What can I do for you? You don't really play Summoner yet. 212 for help. Damn. I can respect that. I always love just seeing how high the health pools get. Go to Copper Bell. I can do that. Just gotta remember which exit it's out of. Holy cowboy, what's the matter? You didn't know we have a streaming co-pilot, as I like to call him. His name is Bronx, and he likes to make problems by meowing. See, the issue with having a two-person mount is the fact that I have to run until I can get the chocobo, and then I'm good. My girlfriend has taken the cat to go watch a movie. No, he's fine. He's good. He's just hungry, as always. Ah, yes. The other thing I love doing in this game, doing old content to get the old mounts. Because running them at content stresses me the hell out. Honestly, that reminds me. Throw this down here too, so I don't forget. A bike. You know, I have enough like gold chocobo feathers to get the Twintania thing, but I'm like, I don't know if I want that or if I want to save it. So every time I really need to just change my frickin' phone ringtone because this is what it is. I thought about it being the dungeon queue finder sound, but in one pull, damn. All right. You want to heal it or tank it? I assume you're on what you want to be on and just have your fairy do all the work. Okay. Copper Bell. My brain empty. Hey, I hear you. It's my Friday for work, and mentally I'm already ready to be done. I haven't even gone to work yet. Well, I appreciate the faster queues. Those are always a pleasant thing to have access to. Give me this. Hey, someone else will do Peloton. I don't have to remember. Hooray. I do like Machinist. I just like Bard just that little bit more. don't know why these guys like to reset. Like I was saying, right before you joined, actually, they seem to have allowed the ability to just get a crap ton of XP off bosses and not the trash pulls also. My friend that's lurking in the stream right now, he loves playing Scholar because he just gets to do Ruin in that while the fairy does all the work. He was like, I'll just do that. Meanwhile, I was like, I need something to press, and then Sage comes out, and I was like, oh, well, yes. And when they changed this boss fight, I was excited. I was like, what is this? This isn't right. This isn't the Copper Bell I ran a million times. I still get lost because I just don't pay attention. Oh, you found a ball, little boy. Hold on, I will throw it for you in between that. Okay, fine. We're going here. Ready? Jump back into my chair. All right, then fine. But also, to be fair, this is the same friend who lets me stand and stuff just because he wants something to do. Both of my friends who play healer actually do that. They're just like, you're fine, just stand in it. I'm gonna take it. Give me the stuff. Okay, fine, I won't take that then. Hell yeah, rest screwing, as one of the YouTubers I watch, Drac and all them, they called it for Nest. I don't know if you ever seen any of their videos. That stuff's hilarious. Just randomly throwing your friends into stuff just because you can. Arguably the only reason you'll ever need. I did it in Sushui the Violet Hill one, that in Stormblood. I would pull people back through the AoE old lady treasure chest bit just because I could. My friend's like, really? I'm like, yep. And he's like, no, and because you'd see me like get into place. There's a moment I thought about buying the story skip for just a Realm Reborn and leveling that way. Well then, goodbye. It's just leaving. Where are you? Whee! It's okay, we got all the time in the world. Yeah, why not? I hear things going off, and I know it's the tank buster, but I'm like, What? Why is there a sound right now? I don't want to get off of the loading screen and be shot. Like, no, thank you. I'm gonna do it. I'll stand right in the middle of two. Nah, I'm kidding. I know people get tilted with that kind of stuff, even though you said that you like to do it for fun. My luck, squishy ass gear, I'm gonna get disappeared immediately. I mean, yeah, I know you're going to. Yeah, that did like nothing. Jumping over. I gotta remember to turn that setting off where it makes me auto face things. When I'm doing that jump around, it makes me just like freak out. Give me that loot. I'm poor. I already have that. Give me shit I already have. Look at that. Look at that. See, I think the big take that I have that a lot of people don't is like they want to like speed run the whole dungeon. If I got new people, I am not afraid to go slow. I won't get tilted at them for going super slow. See, what you just did is what my friend loves to do to me. I tell him to do it all the time. Like, you want me to pull more? Just pull me and I'll just keep running. Like, just tell me you're good with going and I will pull more than I should, but definitely will. I was like, let me guess, you're, I don't know. I was waiting to see you take it. I was like, let me guess, you're chilling out there like, I ain't worried. My toes are in that. I used to do this to my friend too, like, he'd be tanking and he'd be like, hey, and I'd just stand in it for fun. Just be like, does this cleave? Let's find out. I'll stay with you, it's fine. I got this. I'll tank with you. Oh. Oh no, that means we hit 30. Oh no, it's going so fast. Alright. Give it to the tank because they stayed with our shenanigans. Can never fault somebody who's like, you know what? Fine. I get it. But we got a bow. And you definitely can't be mad at a 16 damage increase freaking bow. Yeah, you just guide them. It's less of a tilt and more of a helpful hand. Smacking someone upside the head when they start doing crap that's like, hey, I'm allowed to goof off because I'm your healer. You're supposed to dodge the fire. You know what? Because of your help, I'm gonna teleport us. Pay that fee. That being said, I should have unlocked the leveling roulette, right? Yeah. I would say, do you want to queue for it? Because you never know what we'll get, but it's pretty damn obvious what we're going to get. hell no. We're already up to this part. We're just good. If you're good, I'll click it. Because let's be honest, it's one of three. Unless some shenanigans happen, I get one of yours, and then which I'm just gonna hide in the corner. Ah, Reaper. Leveling Reaper, I assume? Yeah. Try to get that 91. $61 white mage. Oh. I thought I read that as 91 at first. I was like, oh, shit, alright. Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll click it. Just let me know when you're on the class you want to be on. Less than 5 minutes. It's Copperbell, Sastasha, or Tamtara. Like, come on now. Oh no, I'm gonna go blind. Now. No, I'm kidding. Doesn't actually hurt anymore. Used to in the beginning, though. Oh. Vision was a thing of the past. Now I play Summoner just to be like, hey, I want my retinas to just burn. There was a stream I was watching. Pretty nice guy. I think it was. I want to say it's I Am Pink Fuego or something. He was he was a fun one. And he was saying that he also was like, you know, I didn't want to see. What is this? We have a healer, and it's one of three. Oh, cute. I got you. Boop. Boop. Dark Knight. Hey, you look oddly similar to. Oh. So you look oddly similar to me when you're wearing that. I was like, there's a distinct lack of a claymore on your back. Yes, I agree. Shiny weapon. As one of my good buddies said, Dark Knight needs a lot of edges. You need more edge. Alright, honest question. How many times have you gone, alright, I'll tank, and then forgetting that the sinking turns off your tank stance, and then you get sad when someone reminds you? Because it's like, wait, no, why? Why do you turn it off? Really? I love that move. I should auto skip, right? Hey, long time no see. Male row machinist that looks oddly cool. Even though they're mountains of people. I like the coat. Our white mage is very, very white mage. Probably not standing that. Is that misclick? Kaboom! I'm a stack. All right, kind of rude. Rude times 2. Rude times 3. Push the lever. Now the min-max pulls. Hey, I get you. God, why was that one so loud? Just blew up. I'm afraid to see how much this is gonna frickin' give me. God damn! Gonna be over here calling it. I lied. I was safe the whole time. Damn, safe off first. Not my friend. Bonk. Dear God. Hey. I'll snag all that loot. We don't need the earring, that's for sure. I'm definitely over level 20, so that's useless now. 33. Dear God. And what? That was my... Yeah. I'm still not even near that part yet. Say. I should go become a bard. That's what I should do. But I can't take the class till I do all the class quests and all this. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Idea. Sorry, give me a chocobo. This will be so much faster. Unless you will let me rent one. Fine, we'll do it the hard way. Like, I understand for lore reasons why they don't allow Vesper Bay to have a stone, because they said, like, oh, we don't want people just teleporting to our home base. I get it, but the convenience of it all for us. I understand they made the ticket thing, so it's like travel to Vesper Bay. Like, those were nice. Oh, kitty cat. How's it going? I'm not auto running, don't worry about it. isn't really a knockback anywhere near. That also reminds me of something. Kitty Cat, what are you doing today, bud? You are all full of it today. Holy Jesus. You got the kitten energy back, even though you're still technically... I don't need you. What am I doing? First I need him, and then I gotta grab some damn food. Tarn? That's not the one I wanted to see. Oh, la, 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 la. What was the one I liked? Come on. He is upset. Perfect. That'll work. Honestly, it's gonna be 99. It's more for, you know, the buff. Or less about the buff, more the XP. What's the next one? 44. I know that dungeon picture. I want nothing to do with it. You can't make me. Give me these before I forget. Even though I'll have to come back here for the story in literally like 10 seconds. A lot of celebrating going on. Ah, I know that stance of one of my favorite tanks. I think the only one I don't avidly play is warrior because being that overpowered. Great, like you said, when you want to brain empty, like it works great for that. Give me my stuff. He says it's 11:20. Where's his food? So we don't need. I just need to click him. Definitely ain't able to do. I won't do that. Girlfriend's getting mean mugged by the cat because she won't give him his food because it's not time yet. It's krill, but different. Of course, they're not going to let me continue the story without dropping group, and then you have to go through that annoyance of finding and everything again. Did they change it? Maybe they did. Can I? No, didn't think so. Or while in party. But if you're interested in running more after I try to get to the next one and unlock like Halatali and my stuff, we can figure out how to regroup and we can go smack out some more. I'm here for another 2 about 2 hours or so, give or take. Start. Need none of that. Have an XP earring, there'd be no reason for me to. Pearl. Just sitting, having fun. You don't need to do those yet. Absolutely accept. You've been a great help. Sir, sir, what are you doing? Nah, it doesn't. Plus, I'm skipping cutscenes because I've done this dance enough. So. Yeah, the back and forth with the trial. Does take a minute. But it's also Ifrit, so it's not like it's, you know, not like it's difficult. Unless you're trying to do extreme, and you've never done the extreme, and then you're like, oh, crap. Anyone wants to pet this cat? I'm sure he'd be very happy to right now, because he is fighting. He knows he's got... When I usually end stream around noon, he knows that that's when he gets his food. Now he's currently trying to turn a doorknob. Because he just wants his food. I might catch it when I'm talking. He might be able to be picked up. So you might hear him screaming. Yes. Go to Vesper Bay and get 40 tickets of please, for the love of God, make me get there faster. You're about to try and go to your FC house? Yeah, there might be an issue with that. So I think it's like a bunch of this stuff, and then there's like one more instance one where you gotta fight all the guys right before the trial. So, yeah, it definitely won't be long. It's gonna be sad not having Wind Bite yet, but I'm not up to Hawk Manor, so I wouldn't have it in the first place normally if I was at the level. That being said, at 60, if I can do it without having like the story parts, I'm going to pick up Gunbreaker. And there'll be a few moments where I'll be like, maybe I'll tank as a Gunbreaker for a while. Same with Sage. Like when Sage becomes available, I'll be like, Sage sounds nice. Oh, that was a sad whimper. You know, it's kind of funny. It is a Mountain Dew dog. You're very right. They gave all those tickets to be like, hey, like these to go to Vesper Bay. What they failed to realize realistically is that's just how many times they're going to make you go back and forth to Vesper Bay. Like over and over. But I'm grateful for them all the same because, yeah, I'd rather have them than not use them. Aye. You guys have it. What's up, Tankard? You think if I just gave you my 2-person mount then for a trade and then fly and then drop back? You're like, yeah, this person has flying and, you know, and has all that stuff, so it'd be fine, right? I taught to Rue. Like, I wouldn't be against it if they said, yeah, as long as one person has flying. It's like, oh, I can't even summon it. So what was it? This one I think is the 2-person mount. One of these I have is because I remember, I know I got it. My friend was like, wait, how'd you get it? I'm like, don't worry about it. I gotta throw all this stuff in a glamour box at one point so I can have my inventory back. They've been attempting. Yeah, I do like that part. It's like the whole flying bit. It was a pain to get the aetherites and the aether current stuff. Like, I get people's dislike of that, but I played WoW long enough to know that it's not going to be that easy. It wouldn't be fun if it were that easy. Always break out the car, absolutely. I literally took Ben to each aether current just because I could. I was like, I'll just fly you to each aether current. It saves the time on, like, I already have it unlocked. It saves the time. Oh yeah, I forgot. I completely blanked it. I cheated and went this way. Strictly because I was like, you know what? I'm right at the barrier. I could have made this so much faster. No way. I don't want no levies right now. I usually use that one for my goldsmithing. Alright, give me the stuff to throw on and then forget and then try to do the Ifrit trial without having them on. I go get ninja and do some Aldgoat farming and get a bunch of easy money. Corpses. That's what I like doing right now. You remember if that guy was up or was over here, I think. Yeah, why did I jump? Ding, ding. Well, I was gonna bite my ankle. Honestly, we're just gonna, for a minute, we're just gonna hide it. Here it comes. I must be switching a different anime. Signal just went drop, drop a bit. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Oh, you're good. I got all kinds of time to be running back and forth through this quest, so I will do my best to get out of here and into Titan Ifrit Holotali and excuse you. Was it not around that way? Oh, it's up this way. It's this one that I was thinking about. This little loop-de-loop. Me over. Now I can make it. Camp dry bone. I once had my battle chocobo. Did make sure to talk to you, right? Yeah. Told myself I wouldn't use like a super large amount of catch-up mechanics, like especially in the crafting. Like I didn't want to use the Ishgardian Restoration because it's so easy to max out your stuff between that and Levy quests. I was like, I don't want to just like speed run because that's what I have one character for. It's just, you know, beaming through the game. I thought about just streaming it when I play it. See how it does. Typically it's like turn-based stuff, but I've always been a lover of MMOs, so. You all set there, person? You have some loud ass footsteps, you little hedgehog. Jesus. Or mole, technically. Either way, some loud footsteps. Level 33, just ignore me. I'm not here. Told myself I'd wait on professions till I at least had a mount. So that way I could just do the back and forth a little easier. Go farm like 200 of each item and craft a bunch of stuff. Only craft my foods. I just wanted to get this stuff because I could have been a lot higher with the 6% XP bonus. Or 3%. Keep wishing it stacked to 6. That'd be pretty amazing. You get the effects of your food twice. If you eat 2, just get the 30 or 60-minute version. Give me the money. 34. The wind bite was our 30 quest that we would unlock Bard. We're quickly approaching the rest. Have to wear the clothes and remember to put them back on. Wonder why I had a text. Where am I going? Jesus. Going the wrong ass way is where I'm going. It's just up the hill. Oh yeah, she moved. That's right. Look, it's Alphino, you know, back before I wanted him to just stop sending me on errands and volunteering me for things. Even though I look the exact same as I did, it's totally a different person now. I don't believe we've met yet. Yes, we have, technically. Do, 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 do. Put my real stuff back on, please. No, when I first played this, I forgot entirely about taking them back off because my basic regular clothes look like that anyway. But I was like, let me just... And then I went through and never took them off until I was like, wow, I am squishy. Why? And I look at my arm and I'm like, I'm not wearing any of the stuff I got from dungeons. Because I still have the tattered stuff from this quest. We It's a hunt. Something I am not ready for. Waking Sands? Nope. Absolutely not. That is a ticket. I think it was, yeah, it was self-management was the name of the quest that allowed me to be able to be my actual job. So we made sword quest up to self-management, and that should get me a little better off. Oh my. I always forget. It's around to the left. Check something real fast while we auto run up the hill. This and this. Okay, good. Everything is still all good. No, what I want's the one that's when your gear's soulbound, you just turn around and get free materia. That's what I want. I don't remember which hell if that was the thing or not. Yeah. Give me my free materia that I won't need, but I'll sure as hell not be upset about having. What purchasing going through? What were you attempting to buy? Google delivery service is terrible. Alright, there's some lazy bastards sometimes, I'll tell you. I've had moments where things I bought went through instantly, and then some I just waited till the next day. Like I bought it before I went to work, so that way I knew at least it would be back when I got back. Also, there's my Holotolly quest. I was like, I know it's around here somewhere. I just forgot I didn't have the story up to where I needed to for Holotolly. More of the reason why I wanted to skip the A Realm Reborn part. Just so I could dungeon my way up to 50 and such, and then do Heaven's Ward where, you know, flight and all the stuff are. Effort! Alright, let's go Camp Tribone and get 2 of these out of the way at once. We'll say if that million gold bonus was like I would make it on every server. Every damn server that has, I'd be like, all right, well, here you go. Here's your level 30 character in like in a couple hours, and just turn around, put those million on someone else, and turn around and do it back. You ain't gonna let me rent a chocobo, are you? Because you're not a main city chocobo place. Generally have to wait. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Your Tucos really do have some loud footsteps. As long as you're not the Tuco from Breaking Bad, it's okay. Otherwise, I feel like I'd be in trouble. Okay, we're almost up to having a mount, so it'll be real handy soon enough. Drive our bike. Unauthorized to summon a mount. Yeah, it's worth a shot. At best case scenario, they removed it. I was never aware of it, and then I would have been able to mount up this whole time, and it would have been faster. I imagined no, because, you know, story reasons. But it couldn't have hurt to check. Just like Orin Vale apparently is getting a retweak or something like that. Like they're going through some of the older dungeons like they did for Copperbell's detonation part, the slime boss. I'm like, oh no. Orin Vale is the place of my nightmares because of that first room, really. And when healing it, how fast the tank's health bar just disappears. I don't think, at least I can recall, a dungeon that I'm like, in terms of Endwalker and below. Dawn Trail I'm still not quite used to because I didn't play it as much. But some, like, most of the mechanics are pretty forgiving to a degree. Whichever Dawn Trail one has the cannons and has the circles and the balls and all that. That one I'm not good with. Like the weird carnival haunted house spooky one, not bad. Took a bit of getting used to, but I got there. But whatever that frickin' ball one was, I can't do it. Much like Titania, the trial fight. Just that song lives effectively rent-free in my head. Like even if I wanted to forget it, I can't. Come here, you. So your reinforcements remain stacked. Something wrong with that. Nailed it. Freedom. Well, I say that knowing I'm stuck in here. But freedom. The only thing that concerns me, right, is the NPCs. Like, this concerns me. So we've got Halatali, which is nice. Having more choices is always nice. And then we got the ever-growing list of trials. Technically, I can leave that area. See, I did it again. I had the freaking other stuff on when I really didn't need to. Will teleport me back anyway, so it's not that big a deal. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it's my first bow. It's not. Yes, I think they're out of Central. Such a fun looking move. Unbreakable patches. What a name. Won't listen. Oh no. No, that's not the sightseeing. I think that might be performance based. No, you have to be a bard. I'm trying to remember what that Broadening Horizons quest was. Why it's level 28. Not like a 3 or a 5 ending like most of the unlocks. I think they give more than 6, so that's good. I wish that's all the classes were just shooting archery butts. That'd be hilarious. Be a little cumbersome after a while, but just go and shoot, 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 done. Popos. Or popos. Evil monkey judges you. What is it with the judging? Everybody's doing it. Look it down. Wow, it's already been 2.5 hours streaming. I knew that would happen streaming an MMO, that time would just disappear. It'd be a bad idea to get the Choco Porter while we're here. Sure. Take him. Put me on that autopilot. Damn, damn. I mean, who doesn't love the Chocobo song, right? It's iconic. Rock out to it. Don't need to get copyright flag, so we're just gonna keep like mumbling and talking over it, just in case, like, you know, should the worst occur. Because that happened in one of the streams, but the only stream where I didn't like commentate and or talk through the cutscene, but who knows? The joy of Pictomancy. I've still never even unlocked Picto on my main character. I mean, that dancer I still haven't remotely touched. I do live in constant fear of dashing into stuff as dancer, and that's probably why I won't touch it. Leopold, that's the last name of the Wondrous Tales lady. Central Shroud. But easy work. Tree slugs and northern vultures. Sort of central. Like that. Square target, ignore target. Target with a plus. These 6 hours remain. I was gonna sink down and take him out that way. Guess that's not allowed. Next. Oh, we got our Mandragora too for the hunter log that we definitely don't need the XP for right now. We will later for the Grand Company promotions, but at present we won't need the hunter log too much. Maybe 30-ish minutes. All right, I will still be here. Yeah, I'll be here for a little while after. So you'll have to let me know what kind of food you got. The chef in the title is more because I also like hearing about food. Leap. All those other lemurs are from me. I mean, they respawn pretty quick. Could just fart around for a second. And get this 8th right. I was totally not about to just hit teleport away from him. What? Good. Grab one more lemur. Just to get that out the way since we're here. The Choco, you can grab the crystal. Should go through there, because I'll have to go there next. Run into one lemur over here. It's a lemur. I feel like that was some kind of bot situation just because there was no one there. For a little while, just so we can keep better track. Alright, 3-4. You unlocked your level 35 quest. I ain't even done level 15. We forward to think that I'm that far ahead. It's open. I was like, please tell me I can just go this way and get there quick. It shows I could, but sometimes the gate just has other plans in mind. It'll be really nice to have Quarry Mill and then only have to run down there for the next one. That'll come in pretty handy. Drop another food just so that way I can keep it at 60 minutes. Oops. Definitely don't want to interrupt my aetherite. Choco keep. An idea. So if it takes me here, I can get this Choco Porter, and then at a later date run down there and grab that one. Hope we don't get in trouble for the Chocobo music. There. Yeah, we paid for the travel, but this is the most I've ever used the Choco Keeps. Okay, perfect. Got that one. Oh yeah, Totorak. I was like, what dungeon was like right there? What am I doing? Make this so much faster. I see you, Gunbreaker Quest. Don't you worry. Level 60, if I'm allowed, I will be making you this character a Gunbreaker for when I want to tank. I have one spec from each category, so I'll probably go Gunbreaker, either Rogue or Viper, definitely Sage, definitely Bard, and Black Mage or Summoner. The idea. $18 weapon coffer. Alright, I still gotta talk to this guy. Hut to the left. One archer butt. 2 archery butt. 3 archery butts. 4 archery butt. Sorry folks, but I started the fight, or is one finish it? There. This was around here. This one. Let's go down, yeah. Meet this guy. Oh yeah, that was the reason I closed it. It's all the stuff that keeps... The Conjurers. Here to go to North Shroud through the door. The damage ain't been really. That's a surprise to me. Request what? 15? Yeah. Don't see nothing. Let's say I'll get pulled, then which I might be in a little bit of danger. The matter? He's mad. Or Danny. Give me this. Okay, at least close enough so we can get our bard quest right after. At least would be preferable. Level 35, we didn't hardly even did anything. Past the gladiator that I spent the time doing the story to get up to Sestasha, and then we ran it and just boop. The armory bonus came in crazy. Search for clue. Feat discovered nearby is Odin. To be honest, if it were, there'd be nothing I could do even if I wanted to. I guess it's the bottom one. Yeah, next to last. Okay, fine. They're here, I'm here. One more. There it is. Perfect. Nice and easy. That should be level 20. Yeah. 25 is going to be nothing, and then 30 will be wind bite. Let me skip. I ain't the time for whatever y'all bitching about. I can't remember, but I've seen it once, so I don't really need to. Go through each option. Freaking macro for Peloton Sprint. Find it to like one of the spare buttons on my mouse. Just click it there, sprinted in Peloton. Out of here. Finish her quickly while she's weak. Don't bind me. Rude. Sir, you were saying? That was easy work. Very easy work. Back over there. And yeah, level 25 quest, knock that out. And it'll be Ifrit. What's other crap? And then we'll be a bard. And we'll have Mage's Ballad. And then we can actually be, you know, not just shooting. Actually, we will be just shooting because we won't have much in the way of any bard related abilities for quite some time. Give me the money. Leader in South Shroud. I guess. You for Titan, I suppose. Oh, I ain't leaving. I'm here to throw down. Let's go. Wait for my mage song. Truthfully, if I had every class to 30, that would be pretty awesome. With how fast it went, running just a Stasha, it's completely doable because of the buff. I think the only thing that concerns me with it is while below level 90. Like, hopefully if I go to a class below 90, not, oh, you got a spec to 90, the buff's gone. Well, personally, I'd rather have these, that way I can just start my quest sooner rather than later. Man, what are you doing? I accidentally hit my mute button. I want to make sure my stream wasn't muted because that would be awkward. You know, I'm just ignoring your falcon, I want you to know. You're scared to health already. Nope, not muted. Good, good, good. It didn't show like it was muted, but then the sound bars for the microphone weren't moving, so I'm like, uh-oh. Did I do it? And then, like, my keyboard lately, every time I tap something, it taps like 2 or 3 of the same key. So I was like, oh. Probably next payday, consider buying a new keyboard. I have had this one since, well, a while ago. I thought about also getting the thing to take all the caps off, but then they're like, well, the switches might be going, so it's, rather not. At the same time, having the number pad, the 1, 2, 3 number pad would be very useful, whereas this is kind of like a half keyboard where it doesn't have it, or 3/4 keyboard. Okay, let's go find this guy. Don't think the 30 quest is instanced, so we should be okay. So Ben, what did you decide to do? More Clear Obscure, some digis? God damn it, I thought it was an instance. Painted Grail. Which one's that? That explains why it didn't sound familiar. Major magic, all those kinds of things. Is it any good, or was it just more of a free-to-play one? Ah, on sale for 44. That makes sense. I keep seeing the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 on the Switch 2, and I thought about it to stream that. I couldn't decide between that and Pokemon and this, and I was like, oh, I already have this. So, you know, it works. Oh, is that the, that's the one where it was like, Guinevere had like this thing, like it was the big trailer I showed you ages ago, wasn't it? Basically forgot that game was even coming out because it didn't seem like it was coming out ever. That's the one I'm thinking of. Ah, last year. Remember that the Robin Hood one sounded good at first, and then it was like they're saying it was all just multiplayer. There's no single player stuff. It's like, oh. Yeah. Player obscure. Just did a freaking instance. Doing an instance within an instance. What's this? Yeah, Oblivion came out and all that. And then it was like, Crossfire. Dead. Hawa Majuk the Ghost. So there's only one enemy left. What you AoE in for? Definitely shows I have a low level bow. Is it low level? Yeah, it's 15 for a level 30 quest. So yeah, it's definitely low. The middle difficulty is the rough so far, yikes. Middle's supposed to be normal. Clearly it's not. Or to them in Gridania, I'm sure. Yeah. Not like I'll have access to this in Ifrit, but at least we'll be done our class quests up until we become a bard. Inventory. I'm like doing my best to keep my inventory clear, sort of. Okay. Can't be barred until I get to self-management, which is fine. First one says the normal for people that want a little challenge and want to play the story. The middle is for experienced players. Ooh, the middle is for experienced. Yuck. This one's just no, not yet. I hope that's the difficulty name. That would be hilarious. No. No, you will not. That up there for now. Accidental double. Okay, so we are now a 36 bard. The middle says you can make mistakes and still recover. That's hilarious. This I only have, yeah, I only have material extraction. I don't have enough glamour prisms for what I need to do. I got 12, but I would need a lot more to be able to throw all this crap in there. I think they're dirt cheap on the off now still. I can just throw all that stuff in the glamour box. Welcome back, Spark. How's it going? How was your food? What'd you got? Prism. You still dirt ass cheap? Nope. Mickey D's. I can respect that. I'm in a queue for like 4 minutes. I had to keep leaving it because I kept getting an instance quest for my class quests. Yeah, I'm good waiting. I have to leave in about 45-ish minutes, give or take. My girlfriend to her appointment and then bring her to pick up her car that we left to work because it was just easier. Okay, I think we leave at 1:50, so I'm just slightly under an hour. Spending that much on glamour prisms. I'll wait till I have the Grand Company seals. Honestly, what I'll probably end up doing is once I get to the Grand Company, I'll end up going through and go into the Wolf's Den, just because that gives you enough to buy the thing right away, instead of doing other stuff to get the seals. Yeah, no, if you want to help because you're still bored, or if you want to sit and smash down that McDonald's, I completely get it. I got plenty of stuff I can do while we wait. The main one being like grabbing botany and all that, because I'm the idea is to make stuff. Gunbreaker again. Really just different normal. Because they sure as hell shouldn't let you at least queue for an extreme. Though it would be hilarious. Ooh, unsynced, my favorite. Walk in, hit him, and leave. How I completed my Wondrous Tales for so many years. You in trouble now, big dog. Real trouble. I run knowing full well I could just hit you and leave. Awesome. Exactly what I needed. I love when quests bring you back after you leave the area. It's like, yeah, just let me go back. For gold. I guess this is the one that requires like hand or land, right? Yeah. Speak with Tatu, don't mind if I do. He's returned first. Of course, it jumped into my camera and I went. Probably would be cheaper to just do the airship. Forward call. Dr. Not Merrill Webb, but Merrill Webb. Landing. Ah, the gold saucer. I could spend all day playing on a gold saucer. I talk about adding new games to it. I'm like, oh boy. barely even... They had triple triad, which was enough for me, because I loved triple triad. We need to go towards the Conjurer's Guild. Oh no, it's at the amphitheater. It's not. I was thinking it was when you go talk to all the people, all the leaders with the Senna and all that. Could have just read amphitheater, but that's not important.
I lost.
You lost. You lost triple triad. We get it. Waking Sands. Press the magic ticket. So I gotta ask, do you have a celebrity on your server, kind of like how Genova has Mint do and like stuff like that? Like they have that one person that's always just there, that everyone knows, basically making them a celebrity. Alright, we're gonna go... You know what? I never really go Gridania. I've always gone Flame and Storm only because I like the blue and the red. Arguably, I've never just had a... Never had one for Gridania, so why not? Do that knowing there's not a damn crystal nearby. Right down the damn hill. Got a fancy one now. Let's get back. All right. Can't wait till I can at least glamour some of the stuff away. I thought about setting it as a favored in some ways, and then I thought about not home point because there's gonna be so many quests that make me come back here and my class, so make it cheaper in the long term. Just have return. I hear a motorcycle behind me. Stun me, rude. Ah, I assume that was your, I want to inspect. Assume that was your purchase? The sidecar. That's got alpha. That's cool. Oh. Below a certain altitude. Unfortunate. That is an interesting way for me to stand on the... What is this? Like, you have to be touching the ground altitude? Damn. We're not in a party. Of course. It's always the party. Yeah, I could. Where's the mech? There he is. Keep your drill cannon off me, sir. Don't want it. I'll just love sanding and stuff. Heard to Gridania. Self-management quest. I want to be a bard, damn it. I'd like to be bard before I have to end stream. It would be nice. Realistically, it'll also help get all of my jobs. Oh yeah, I want that. Definitely want that. We're gonna go to Limsa. Yeah. So I don't think there's a boat here like there is in Limsa. Let's go to Wolf Den. Fisherman Guild. Really? Is it not here? Where's the fair? Oh, Morabi. That was it. It's Morabi dry docks that I don't have unlocked. Of course. Those were lower. It was lower. Lower. Where do we go? Forgot that this was the easiest way to get the seals, is just be like, hey, go down here, click the boat. Just, you'll have like 1,200 and you just go buy your chocobo, you name it, yeah. Go kill that fate while I'm here. Because I can. You catch up so fast. Just be flying over my head. I didn't hit it in time. I was gonna try to do it from oh, here we go. Literally the way you came. I will still be here. And down we go. I still need the Aether, right? Because I don't have it. So we'll swing up there real fast. Before I forget it. And then they're like, hey, come back to Marabi. And I'm like, God damn it. Soon I will also be just driving around. Even though I don't really PvP in this game, I've done a couple, just because it was an attire I really liked. I was like, I'm gonna try it. Then I realized that I'm not meant for PvP in this game. Yeah, PvP can be unlocked, but that's it. We took my other bar away. Rude. Yeah, no, not here. Next one. I would go and get that, but I want my damn chocobo. Teleport to Gridania. Goodbye, the choco license. Click the wrong thing. No. Server license. Yes. Do that snack. That's fine, because what I need it for is not what I'm worried about. Not worried about the promotions, that's to say. Soon. Soon. What do you say, Spark? Do we name it after you? for all the help you've been this stream. Or in general, should I just have you pick the name? We will name it Spark. And then we will eventually dye it whatever color, you know, the game decides to let us. Bam. Well, that's fair. I did not play much League, so I'm not exactly certain on what character that is, but the fact it's from League is also fine. Boink. Now we have it. There you are. Now we can Waking Sands, and I think it's self-management after this. I think. I remember it being pretty quick after I got the Chocobo. Even though this isn't Waking Sands. And that's where your name comes from. That explains it. Would you say that's because it's your absolute favorite character by far, or just like reason-wise? Self-management. I was right. Back to goddamn Britannia. There you go. I, for the longest time, could not come up with a name for this account to stream and everything. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna throw my two favorite things together. Games that require tactic stuff like turn-based games and MMOs and stuff, and then food. Because I went to college, you know, to be a chef, so it was kind of one of those that, like, for me, it kind of just stuck. Yeah, we could be a bard. You're now a support main, yeah. And it's not like you can necessarily build it support, at least to my very, very limited knowledge of League. You can't just make anyone anything. Otherwise, I'm sure you would have probably found a way. Or email, we can go be a bard. It's a good day. All right. We're gonna put it on the action bar just so it makes it easier for that. Wait for it to be instanced. It's like always goddamn instanced. Now we're going this way. It feels so much faster than walking already. Like even with sprint. It's just nice to be on a mount again. But if we're going... Love this song. I'll literally ride some of the mounts just to hear the song. Yeah, I could go to the trial, but this mount also just feels obnoxiously fast. Yeah, absolutely. Especially when it gets to that point where they're going to be like, hey, go to this place you definitely don't have. And I'll be like, ah, all right. What up, Kupo? I'm curious of something. Hold on. My friends and I had a bet that this motorcycle in general is just faster than the other mounts. I don't know why, but like, it just seemed like I always gained like so much distance. All right, I can't be having that. Ow. Waving me on like, you got this. Easy work. That's kind of rude. Put my toes in there. All right, we did it. Do you ever level Blue Mage at all, Spark? Was the like Ando Cups or whatever it was in wherever it was, I can't remember. It was like the Tempest. But I remember seeing a thing that's like, oh, you can just power level it really quick through here. Like, have a friend not in party just kill stuff for you. You aggro it. And, you know, you tap it. So that way it gets, you know, switched over. And then just go ham. And I'm like, oh. Alright, this will be definitely faster, even though it is literally just going west of where we are. Like, we're facing the exact direction. Let's see. It's been so long since I've done the flag stuff. Remind me. It's literally just west. Like exactly straight. Minus the trees that are obviously going to get in the way. Oh, control click, that's it. Right. Yeah. Thank you. It's been a long time since I've ever had to really do that. So, why did I just draw my bow? Yeah. Give me my stone. That's what I want. I don't look at my phone every time that hat pops up. Don't worry about it. Almost 1:30, which was the time I was getting ready to close up shop anyway. I would say, what did that thing do? But let's be honest, it did something. All right, let's get this back to what I had it before. Because it didn't ask me about the thing that I usually do. Boop, boop. Screw you, repelling shot. Peloton next sprint. This here. This with this here. Arm's length, go over here. Ah, there. Our bar is good, and we are a bard. Yeah, for the time being. I'll eventually have way more. I think the biggest offender is Gunbreaker, where it's like, I think I almost need 4 with how much of the different crap I put on them. I can't wait for the new patches thing where I can do the click, click, click and just like have a subsection bar. Effectively a folder. That'll be nice. I know you can do it otherwise, but having it part of the game is going to be good. Let me guess. Yeah, that's the one that removes the dot. Or detrimental. I got how long? 5 minutes. Can I get to there in 5 minutes? So I would need... Yeah. Then it should be central, and the closest way is Thal. Up. Yeah. Here. Roll. Let me do it. Thank you. Good old sunken temple of goddamn headache. Especially when stuff gets not killed on the little pedestals. It's always way harder than it needs to be. Welcome back, Ben. I'm closing up stream here in about 4-ish minutes. Which I need to think about having an ending stream There. Karn is unlocked. Went from having the first 3 to having way more than like I'm skipping a few steps for the stuff that's in between. I'm gonna shoot that. I'm gonna do it. It's a horrible idea, but I'm gonna do it. Look at that. I hit him so hard that he died. Totally wasn't your sword, nothing. Okay. So I'm, oh, you're gonna give me the 8th article. I don't know if it's just me, but like, they have the ceiling for, Little Alamigo a little low, so you can't just like fly up and out. I know, kitty cat. Stream's almost over, buddy. Then you'll have all the attention until I go to work. So. Now, let me click it from here. Yeah. What kitty cat? I know. He needs his attention. He's going crazy. Because I can. One more. Alright. Take me away. Oh, it's that, the one by the, yeah, the very bottom desert. Yeah. You know, for a kitty barely over a year old, you're heavy. You're heavy for a 1-year kitty. He's very photogenic. I keep thinking about just posting pictures of him as a little thing for the in the YouTube community post stuff. Hey, you feel better? Yeah. I got the meow of approval. Walks away, jumps right back on the bed and lays down. Alright. And then just Choco Keep because I can. Grass. 20,000? You don't have to do that. You sure? If you're sure. Plenty on your... Alright. Well, thank you regardless. We'll wave at our buddy over here. Really just need to put the emote thing on my... social emotes. Make it easier to do these. But I'm gonna leave it here, and depending on how this weekend goes, if nothing crazy happens or if I find myself playing this, if Ben and I aren't playing anything or whatnot, I will probably stream again this weekend. If not, I'll be back on Tuesday. And I did just upload a new Time Stranger video of the wheel deciding my evolutions, so... But I will hopefully see you all in the next stream, and have a good one. Also, thank you, Spark, again for all your help today. It was a lot of help.